Hey everyone, welcome to another virtual program brought to you by Pamunkey Regional Library. My name's Ace. I work out at the King and Queen Branch Library, and today I'm bringing you the program Jelly Bean Bridges. We will have take and make kits at the King and Queen Branch Library available for pickup starting on October 23rd while supplies last. If you don't get a chance to make it to the library, no worries. These are pretty common supplies you might find around your house. First, we'll just be using toothpicks and, of course, jelly beans. Another thing that you could substitute jelly beans if you don't have them on hand are the small little marshmallows work great. So put on those thinking caps, those engineering caps, your imagination caps. We'll be using a little bit of all of those today. So if you're not familiar with what a bridge is, I'm sure you've crossed over many in your life. They can be really simple or really extravagant. A bridge is simply a structure that allows humans, vehicles, or even trains to cross over an open space. So they can span over bodies of water, deep canyons in the earth, or even other roads. They can be simple, like a tree that has fallen across a river that allows us to cross over it without getting wet. Or they can be really extravagant, like maybe the San Francisco Bridge that has massive steel beams and rods, cables all holding it up. So many hundreds, thousands of vehicles can cross over it every single day. Then we have some really cool bridges like the London Bridge. Or we can even have some man-made wooden bridges that just allow us to maybe cross over the stream in our backyard or on a hiking trail. So as you can see in front of me, I have different structures that some resemble bridges, some look like the start of a bridge. So all of these are made up of different segments. And as you can see, we just have a jelly bean. So you put a toothpick into your jelly bean very carefully because they do have sharp edges. So if you want to get an adult, it might be best to help you with this sometimes. So there we have our segment. And from this segment, we can make all sorts of structures. So we can make a square, right? That's just 4 segments. Or we can make a triangle, which is 3 segments. And as you can tell, this is a 2D shape. So it's not gonna stand up on its own, it's just gonna fall over. So in order to make it stand up, we're gonna have to add more segments. And here you can see, we have the 3D triangle. And that stands up. We have a cube, which is a 3D square, which is made up of many segments, and planes. So now it looks like we're getting closer to a bridge. So what we're gonna do, my goal for you is to see how many books that your bridge can hold that you build. So let's just start off with the square. Let's see how much books boxcar children books that this simple cube can hold. Do 1. And you can see it's already fell. So we're gonna have to build something a little bit stronger than just a cube. So maybe we move to our next structure. So this is looking like more like a bridge, isn't it? It's kind of longer, it's a rectangle shape, but you can see there's nothing holding in the middle here. So do you think that might support a lot of weight, or maybe not so? Let's test it out. So we got 1, 2, so it's better than our cube already. 3, and you can tell it's starting to go. Let's put this 4th one, and there it goes. So it looks like it was a little bit stronger, maybe because it's wider. The weight is distributed across it a lot better than just the cube where it's all centered in one spot. So let's see, what if we add some poles in the middle, another segment, which is what we have here. So now this is really starting to look like a bridge. It looks like it's a little bit stronger. So let's see how much books that this can hold. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you might be able to already tell that it just looks like a lot stronger structure. 5, 6, 7. There it goes. Well, that was 7 books. So you can tell that just by adding those 2 segments in the middle made it a lot stronger. So that allows the weight to be distributed better throughout the structure because it's forcing it right here instead of putting all the pressure on these 2 sides. So what if we add triangles and cubes to our structures? Do you think it'll make it stronger or maybe less stronger? Let's find out. Here we have 1, and maybe you're starting to think this kind of looks like a bridge that you might seen before. So in bridges, the triangles are called trusses, and what they allow the bridge to do is distribute the weight even better as it crosses over these points instead of all being distributed into one area, and maybe will allow us to hold more books, cars, vehicles, trains, humans. So let's stack this up. We got our bridge here. We got our box, car, children, books, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's right on the border of 7 and 8. And you can see that it went sideward instead of collapsing in on itself. So hopefully you learned a little bit more about bridges today. And don't forget to stop by the library, pick up a kit, take it home, maybe battle your parents, your friends, see who can build the strongest bridge. Have fun with it, try different things, see what works and what doesn't, because it's all a big experiment and we're all just learning. So thanks so much for joining along. Feel free to stop by the library and let us know which bridge held the most, maybe who won, and we'd love to hear it all. Thanks so much, y'all.